Alright everybody, and welcome back for another episode of Blueprints. We are going to hit up our next day here. We're going into day 9. We just unlocked our special power of the pawn, so let's see what happens with the pawn power. Hopefully we can get into the armory. Alayton, you're going to go to sleep. Tomorrow you'll see the second run. Absolutely. Have a good night. Everyone bid your farewells. I hope you have a good night's sleep. That's the goal. Everyone needs a good night's sleep. Imagine the manor created from orange rooms only the whole way. That's kind of the plan. It really is kind of the plan. Shame a full hallway manor probably wouldn't be possible. Oh yeah, because of locked doors. That wouldn't work. That wouldn't work. However, interesting. We don't need the trading post. The root cellar could be fun. And the shelter could be fun. I think we take the shelter. Quick, does anyone know what time these start? The runs start? No, I don't think you can get more allowance. Welcome to the Mount Holly Bomb Shelter. Time lock safe. Shit, what's today's date? We're in November, I know that much. November 7th is day 1. So day 2 is the 8th. Day 3, day 4, day 5, day 6, day 7, day 8, day 9. November 15th, right? If you start on the 7th, 9 days later would be the 15th. Do I need to set it to 9 a.m.? What time do the run starts? 8 a.m.? Set it to 10? Just look good? Do 9:30 to be safe? I can't. I can only choose hours. You set it to 10 to be safe. Okay. Fair enough. November 15th at 10 a.m. Radiation monitor. Take the measurement. There's not a lot of radiation. We're safe. Thank goodness. Let's log into the network. Let's connect to the network. We're doing so good for ourselves. I'm so proud of us. Yeah, Jay, I still haven't figured out the radiation thing. Staff services. Punch in and out. It's disabled. We know that. Staff announcements. Still rooting for me. Request a schedule change. Not working. Special orders. It's time to place a special order. We should order the probably metal detector. I think we should just order the metal detector. Right? Yeah. Brass compass, magnifying glass, running shoes, shovel. Shovel's a solid one, too. You know what? We've been playing... Nah, I take the metal detector. It's just the best. Approve order. Okay. Hack the security? What do you mean, hack the security? Are you saying, like, go to the Blackbridge Grotto and log into the terminal over there for security? Or are you saying I can do it... Oh, that's right. The Blackbridge Grotto allows me to do it from here. So I can choose one of them. Right? If you order it, you can't find it in the house. I did not know that that's how that worked, but that's okay. Shouldn't we do the laboratory and get an experiment going for this run? Why security? What do you guys want me to hack from security? I would rather hack the lab. I want to do an experiment. I'd have much more fun doing an experiment than turning down security doors when we're almost guaranteed to get a security... I can't remember the last time we had a run without a security room. I'm gonna go experiment here. We get a security room every single run. So I'm just gonna take I'm gonna take us to the lab and get a cool experiment going. Experiment setup. Let's see what we've got. Immediately spread dirt on the driveway. I want to know. I want to know what it looks like. All right. Whenever you draft a shop room, this does not happen. Each time you unlock or bypass a security door, permanently add 1 gold to your allowance. That could be cool. I like the idea of permanently adding to my allowance here. I think it's every time we get through a security door, we add 1 gold to our allowance. We could really start to make our allowance pop off here. Genuinely. Drafting a shop room? Now, we get security doors every run, and we almost always make it into them. Let's do it. This is a fantastic, like, 10 out of 10 experiment for me. I love this. Research logs. Oh. Interesting. It tells me my logs that I've done. I didn't realize that. A measurement of the radiation levels detected in the house and the surrounding grounds. They are often spiked by the experiments conducted in Mount Holly's laboratory. If the reading is 12 USV or higher, emergency protocol will initiate and all doors in the house will automatically unlock. So, if you conduct a shit ton of experiments, all the doors in the house will be unlocked for the rest of the run. That's insane. That's so good. That's like incredibly good. How do we get it that high? I have no idea. Because we haven't run an experiment yet, so we don't know what the measurement is. But if we get something in the house like a security room, right, we'll get to see how much an experiment does. We'll get to see. Will it hurt you? No, I don't think it'll hurt us. Let's see if we can do 1 experiment and then find out how much radiation that helps us with. Now we need to go back up. I guess we could have stayed down there instead of wasting steps. I don't think I need to... It's a gym, guys. It's 1 gym. We can come back. We need to read the letter for it. Oh, wait. It literally was going to unlock and, like... Oh, wait a second. We could have set it to 9, right? And it would have unlocked right now. Between 9 and 10. Okay, so in the future, when we get this room, we should immediately set it to 9 on whatever day we're on. And then we're guaranteed to get it basically before we leave. Like, we could just wait down there for like a minute and a half and then we'd be good to go. 9 is too close to work? It doesn't let you do 9? 1 hour in advance? Oh, it's got to be 1 hour earlier. Okay, so is it open right now? Or no, it opens at 10, but it's got to be set to 1 hour in advance. Gotcha. Do you think it will permanently unlock all doors or just for the day? Just for the day. Because the experiments are only for a day and then they reset. I don't think it'll permanently unlock all doors for the rest of the runs. It'll be open between 10 a.m. and 2 p.m. I don't want to wait this long. If we come back out and decide to go for the gym and the letter, we can. If not, so be it. Depends on what we got going on. Give me a hallway. I didn't get a hallway, I got a den. I'm not mad about the den. I like the den. Damn, we could have added allowance with our kitchen right here. Keys? We don't want the parlor yet. We want keys from the billiard room. What have we got over here? The corridor and the spare green room. Solid spot for it. Alright. We'll come into the spare green room first. Oh! We got the conservatory! Right now. Well... You know what? Let's take a look in the conservatory. It's the shelter, Jake. Drafting locations. The West Wing only. All right. On the west wing only is the places you can only get the west wing hall and the garage. Her ladyship's chamber from south-facing doors. From south-facing doors. So you can only draft her ladyship's chamber if you're going down the left side of the house, or the west side of the house. East wing only. East wing hall and the master bedroom. Other special cases, the conservatory can only be draftable in a corner, and the bookshop can only be drafted from the library. That's pretty cool. That's got to be another one of our shops here, is the bookshop. There is a chess piece in here. There's a dig spot. Some books. In the conservatory, you will be able to permanently adjust the rarity and rates that determine how often certain floor plans are drawn. Permanent changes do not reset each day. Okay, so it's going to give us 3 rooms to choose from, isn't it? Yeah, that kind of stinks. Today you may adjust the rarities of the above floor plans. All of them. Oh. Okay. Can I choose all 3 of them or just one? I can do all 3. Alright, passageway is currently common. Commonplace floor plans are classified by conservationists as the weeds of the drafting pool for their overabundance, prevents other less common rooms from flourishing on the estate. Okay. Commonplace. So this is what it starts at. Do we know what it normally is? Is it normally a common room or is it a standard room? Standard rooms are of the garden variety, not common enough to be a nuisance and not rare enough to be elusive. It shows the current rarity when you open it. Okay, well I would want this to be a common one anyways. Unusual is a term reserved for the floor plans that are encountered on occasion, the infrequency of which may contribute to their apparent prestige. Rare flora and floor plans are seen so seldom and represented in so few numbers that they are considered by many to be endangered. Without serious conservation efforts, many of these rare specimens may never be seen. Okay, well, we'll confirm you to be common. Be a common one. Choose the observatory? It's not my favorite room. It's a standard. We could make it common. I'll leave it as a standard, genuinely. I don't mind that. And the coat check. What if we made the coat check common? We haven't been using the coat check. And I think we should try to start using the coat check. And it's a good dead end to get rid of early on, I'd say. I'll make it common. Now, we can come back in here and edit them if we change our mind, it seems, but let's carry on with our journey. Excuse me. Oh boy, a hallway. Who would have ever thought we were going to get a hallway? There's our chapel. There's a hallway. There's a storeroom. Good spot for a storeroom. Give me my coin, my key, and my gem. Give me my hallway. You can't take away my hallways. It will not happen. Ooh, pantry's not terrible here. Try to save left rooms, try for her ladyship's room. That's true. That could be a fun run for today. A row of hallways. Well, because here's the thing. We can go up and then left and branch back down. We could try to come back down at least. So let's take the pantry here. Let's try to draft it right now. Let's see if we can get it. Just out of curiosity. A security room, coat check, and a hallway. It's actually a pretty good spot for a hallway. It's also a good spot for a security room. Here's what I think we do. I think we take the hallway here, but we don't go up. I think we backtrack. I think we backtrack and we try to get... Here's the thing. We want to get as many security... Today's day is about getting as many security doors as possible. So what we need to do is we're going to go back to the den, and we're going to try to suss out our other stuff down here. We can come back up here. We're going to use a few footsteps to go back. North facing and not south facing? Yeah, this is south facing. Like if we came this way and went down. Like if we went up to the foundation and go left and then come back down, they'll be south facing. Alright, let's go this way. Let's go to our den. There's a gym in there. It's worth going into. The billiard room, we're going to go in here once because we're not coming back to it. Anything back here? Nothing back here. Billiard room, it's time. 6? Well, that's easy. It's 6. 17 minus 15 is 2, times 2 is 4. Is there a gym in the spare room? I don't think I saw it when I looked earlier. 14 minus 2 is 12, times 2 is 24, divide by 8 is 3. Dude, stop making me do math. 12 minus 11 is 1, times... Wait. Does it go in order from the top around the right? I'm confused. This could... I'm confused. There's multiple multiplications, which is fine. Do we just go from top down? Oh, you're right, it doesn't matter. I was looking at the divide by, and for some reason that was throwing me to a loop that multiplication was going to interfere with the division, but the division is the last step. In my head, I was like, multiply, then multiply and divide, and then multiply again, but I forget you do the operations from inner to outer. I put the divide in the wrong spot, so my bad. Sorry for that. So 12 minus 11 is 1 times 1 is 1, times 2 is 2, 2 times 4 is 8, 8 divided by 4 is 2. Sorry, I took the divide there, and I was like, but how does the multiplication work if you put a divide in the middle of it? And then I was like... That's not how this puzzle's designed. I'll take my gym, please. There's a trunk in here. Do remember this. Bedroom, closet, parlor, and boudoir. Parlor's pretty cool here. Give me my extra gems. 2 wind-up keys. Alright. Time to do puzzle after puzzle. Oh, excuse me. There we go. There's the first yawn. Alright. The gems are in a box with a true statement. That could be true or false. The statements on the blue box is true. Are true. The statement on the blue box are... No, I'm just kidding. The statement on the blue box is true. 2 of the statements are true. If this statement is true... The billiard room is more challenging at times. Yeah, it does seem to be getting harder as we go along. Okay, so let's run it through this way, right? 2 of the statements are true. So if this is true, then you count as 1 of the statements, and the statement on the blue box is true. That would make both of you true and you false. The gems are in a box with a true statement. If that makes you false, that means the gems would be in the black box. Let's just try to suss it out the other way. Let's say you're a true statement. The gems are in a box with a true statement. The statement on the blue box is true. If this is a true statement, then this would be a true statement, which means that can't happen. So the gem should be inside the black box. Due to the fact, and we'll just run it back real quick, 2 of these statements are true. If we believe this to be correct, then that means this box also has to be correct, which means this box is a liar. And if this box says that they're in a true statement box and it's lying, then it can't be in either one of those. So there we go. Easy peasy. Security room. Solid. Solid security room. Right where we wanted it. Not really, it just happened to be right here. It's nothing to do about right where we wanted it. Okay. Well, let's log into the terminal. View the estate inventory. 1 fruit and 1 trunk. Keycard system. Set security level. Should we set it to high right now? Let's try. What's my favorite game other than this? Ooh, that's a tough question. My favorite game other than this? I'd have to think about that, honestly. I genuinely wouldn't be able to do it in the middle of the stream right now. Laboratory, passageway, and lavatory. Laboratory and lavatory. I think we just ditched the lavatory here. I'm okay with getting rid of it. No need for a passageway, and the lab, we don't need to power the lab on. We've already run the lab experiment. In fact, we don't even need it this run. So we get rid of the lavatory here. Hey, Rusty, welcome to the stream. Oh! There's items in here. The lucky rabbit's foot. And a gem. And some coins. Someone left their stuff in the bathroom. Greater chance of finding items. Hey, the lavatory is not a complete waste. Except the sink. Someone did send me the sink. I haven't watched it yet. But we'll go back and look at it. You got a gem in the toilet once? Was it on the toilet? In the toilet? I don't believe it was in the toilet, right? Could it be in there? Pump room and radiation? You heard about Outer Wilds 2? No, I did not. Are they making an Outer Wilds 2? That'd be kind of cool. Table beside the bathtub? Wait, was there something on mine? Or is that where you're saying you got yours? Or are you just calling the room the toilet? Because that's how some people say it. It's because I'm sheltered from the lavatory that I got items. Is that how that works? But there's no effect from this red room. Does the shelter just make the lavatory a good room about items? Like you can get items from it? Oh, where you got mine, it is a toilet. Well, I mean, like, I was asking Jay because if you were saying, like, I know because Americans say bathroom. Not many of them say, like, toilet. Red rooms normally won't give an item. Damn. None of these are very good. The negative effect from the lavatory is that it's a crappy room. Boo, boo, Jake, boo. We'll take the Nook here. Because we really want to get connected over there. But with the shelter, it might. This is getting kind of difficult here. Because I really want to get our power soon. So we can level up our, David mentioned the security door setting. Make sure the security doors are plentiful and unlocked. Yes, David, we did set them to high priority and unlocked. Corridor? Why corridor? Why not bedroom? Oh, because we already have a connection from Nook. Yeah, sorry, good call. I wasn't even paying attention there. We'll go up the corridor first. We will take, honestly, the drawing room right here. Because we have 3 keys. We're going back, though. We're going back. We need to get... Dark room will be lit up? Why will dark room be lit up? Because it's a red room? I didn't want to craft it yet. We'll have the power for the dark room, I just didn't want to craft it yet. I figured we could get a better spot for it. Damn it. I'd rather save it for a different red room, like the archives, later on. Hallway's not bad here. Closet's kind of bad. Commissary is actually pretty okay here. Let's take the hallway, though. I like adding more hallways to the draft pool. It's fun for me. It's a fun little game I play. Could we just get our damn room? Ugh, secret passageway. That's not happening. Dark room will not be lit up, but you will still see rooms to be drafted? Okay. Yeah, we have to take the bedroom here. If I could just get the utility closet, that'd be kind of sweet. Wonder how it would work with the special room if you got the closed gallery. Oh, you're right. What if we did get that? What if we got... Where's our red rooms? Oh no. What if we got the closed exhibit? The doors in this room are security locked? Don't need utility? Yes, we do need utility. Or we need a key card. Either or. We need one of the two. Okay, this is really funny because we just talked about this. But shelter. What about the shelter? No, we're trying to get as many security doors opened as possible. That's what today's run is focused on. Shouldn't we take the tunnel once? Why the chapel here? For the experiment? To unlock all the doors? Tunnel to rank 8 for the armory. That's what I was thinking, right? Tunnel to rank 8 for the armory? And then try to draft the armory in our run? Yeah, I'm not taking the chapel here. I would like to tunnel to rank 8. We get our armory as an option, and then we leave. Let's do it. Weird setup for today. I'm not exactly pleased with today's setup so far. Are you going to be locked? Imagine I get a gun from the armory. That would be pretty funny. It's locked. We'll use one. Okay. I think the courtyard is better here than the tunnel. It is just better. Yeah, we're going to take the courtyard because it's also unlocked. Shovel? No shovel. No sledgehammer. None of that. Gymnasium's in a pretty good spot to keep the run going. We'll only be protected from one more red room after that. I think we should take the gymnasium here. When we go in, we wanted the knight for the armory. This is also huge. We have 2 security doors in here. That's 2 allowance, if we can get it. We're going to unlock the armory into our draft pool. We got the running shoes. That's also pretty nice. We need a key card. Or we need to shut the power off. One of the two. But that's 2 permanent allowance right there. I don't want to draft the chapel here, but it's so many avenues to continue drafting. We can't be protected from the archives, that's fine, but I can't take the coat check in the bedroom closet right here. There's too many rooms, plus this gets us on the path down for the ladyship's chambers. We'll take it. It's fine. It's you know, we're not protected from any more red rooms, but that's okay. Good spot for the dining room. Good spot for the coat check. I kind of like the idea of the dining room just for the extra spots. Like, or the extra, like, path down. Just in case we get, like, forced with something there that we don't like. I'm going to take the dining room for the steps. Because we may have to come back to this side of the house. So we're going to take the dining room. A trophy room? I'm not worried about getting a trophy room. We're going to take our stuffed wild quail right now. Now we need to come over here to this side of the dining room. No, we should go back into the chapel. We should go this way. It's locked. We will use a key. We got the armory. I mean, that's kind of cool. That was pretty fast. You're avoiding the videos for now because you don't want any more spoilers, but it's so tough not to watch my videos. That's all good, Dr. Blammo. I mean, I'm uploading 1 video a day, so we'll see how it goes. We got the armory, though. Pretty sick in here. Hey, there's a knight in the armory. Once a day while drafting, you can equip the Knight Shield to ignore the negative effect of any one red room. Wow. You two spent 12 hours yesterday playing? What does the axe do? You may use the axe in the room directly to permanently remove the gem cost from one room. That cost me 32 coins. That's interesting. Morningstar. Can knock the locks off of chest and trunks tomorrow morning, gain 1 coin. And that's all we can craft in here. This might almost be worth smashing the piggy bank inside the chapel and buying all 3 of these. Knock the locks and plus 1 star every day. Remove the cost of 1 room, all gem cost permanently. And we could get the shield to protect us from 1 red room. And it's next to our chapel that has plenty of money in it. That was 1 star, not 1 coin? Yeah, it's 1 star. Oh, did someone say coin? These are permanent upgrades, I think. I don't know. Yeah, this may just be for today. I think this is for today. I don't think this stays permanent for every run. This is permanent, though. Oh, I said coin? My bad. Sorry. I apologize for that. I didn't mean to say coin. Once per day while drafting. So this is a permanent one. This is a permanent. This will affect us every day. We can buy this and it's for the rest of our runs. This is a permanent for the rest of our runs. This is a today only thing. It doesn't say it lasts any other time, so I don't really know what it could be. There's our dark room, but we're gonna take the West Wing Hall instead. I'll use a key. I'll use a key here. I don't use a key here. I go to the foundation. I'll use a key here. Only way to know is to buy all 3. We got the boudoir, the planetarium, and the veranda. We'll take the veranda. We got a sledgehammer. There was a chest up there. There's a chest in the den, and there's a chest right here. Give me a key. Yes, 2 keys. Holy shit, that's perfect. Well, we didn't get her ladyship's chambers. It didn't happen. And we also did not get our utility closet. We still don't have the utility closet, which is absurd. We should have the utility closet by now. We're taking the guest bedroom here. What did Alex say? Only way to know is to buy all 3? Yeah. Wow, there's not even loot inside the guest bedroom. Damn. Well, at least we got the steps to pay for it. Good spot for a guest bedroom, honestly. Not bad. Well, here's where we head back. At this point, we go back. Dining room, foundation, hallway. Bedroom, hallway, nook, hallway, corridor, drawing room, and we roll to get our utility closet, and then we play off the gymnasium. That's how we play this here. We can come back to the chapel. We have 62 steps. Yeah, there is one more chance for her ladyship's chambers, but I don't know. Alright, well here's what we're going to do. We'll come back this way, because we have to. We're going to go back to the drawing room first. You found a buried treasure chest yesterday and got 50 coins. Shortly after that, you found the laundromat. You were short on keys and steps, so ended up getting 46 keys. Jeez, that's crazy. You have to draft the chambers from a south door? I did not forget. Wait, from a south door? Or a south-facing door? Did I misread it? I thought it was saying it had to be a south-facing door, so we had to be going south, like each and every time. If you're saying it can only be drafted by going up, I assume that would be a north door. Because that's why we specifically went out of this way to draft down, 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 and down. Okay, so we're good then. So we did do it the right way. I need to go... I guess I should have gone back up now that I think about it. Oh well. I sort of butchered that a little bit. I wasted some steps here because I was not paying attention. There was an apple in here that I missed, though, so guess it wasn't terrible. This room paid for itself. Oh, you know what? That's why we came back here. We came back here for the den. That's why I wanted to come this way. There was no gym in here. I think someone asked about that. Grotto is the lab and the boiler connected. Yes, that is true. You have to get the power on. Ooh, a gem, keys, and money. So now we can buy those 2 little items. But removing the gem cost from something permanently seems pretty solid. Gem gives us more chance. Gem gives us more chance for what? Alright, let's get this going. I gotta end this run pretty soon here. I gotta go get dinner afterwards. Alright, I'll take my gym, please. Code check, secret passage, kitchen. Oh, the gym does give us possibly another chance, yes. Code check, kitchen, secret passage. I don't care. Give me the... Damn it, it didn't give it to me. Boudoir is free. We take it. Dinner in the kitchen? I don't know, dude. The utility closet doesn't exist on this run. We got the library and the dark room and a passageway. Should I just redraw? We should redraw. It's 3 more chances at getting the... Oh my god, where is the utility closet? This is insane. I think we just take the bedroom closet here. We got a silver key. I kind of don't want to use it. Nah, I'm not going to take the conference room right there. That's not a very good spot for it. But I do want to save it for later, just because I want to have more possibilities to get... Oh, look, we got the coin purse. It's the wrong closet, but it is a closet, yeah. It's the utility closet. Okay. We got the utility closet, and now we can go back and we have 2 doors to open from the gymnasium, and there should be... We have a bunch of... We should be okay. We should be okay now. We're taking it. Turn off the power. Dark room, off. Gymnasium, it doesn't really matter. Garage, on. Have you unlocked all the doors in the room that has the 7 locked doors yet? The Great Hall? We haven't unlocked all of them for any reason, but it is still, like... We've gotten all the good stuff out of it. Alright, where am I headed to from here? Hallway, bedroom. Gym should always be off. We've already crafted the gymnasium, though, and we already have the shelter. So we're protected from the gymnasium. Yeah, most doors from now on are likely to be security doors, which I'm hoping for. We should have a lot of them. 6 of our doors should be security doors. This is where our other chest was. 2 dice is pretty good. 2 die. It is just good habits, that's true. I actually only left it on specifically... Check the nook? What nook? What about the nook? Unlocked all of them? You did it for science? Time to raise the allowance? Let's do it. Use die for the ladyship room? We could possibly do that. Do you know if you can get infinite steps with the running shoes in the bedroom? I don't think so. Dark room, commissary, bunk room. It's a good spot for the dark room, honestly. It's another security door over there. I am willing to run back to the utility closet here. I genuinely am, because we have the running shoes. We got the closed exhibit. They're all security doors. This is so funny that we got this. That's fantastic. That's amazing. I love that. Okay, so here's what we need to do then. I think we run back and turn on the power for the dark room. We're at 40 steps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and we have the running shoes. We're gonna do it. And it's also going through a bedroom, so it's only 7 technically. We're gonna go back and do it. Check the radiation while we're in the security room. There is one gym out there in the shelter. Did you miss anything in these 3 hours today? Yes, actually. Zero, you missed a very large chunk. Unfortunately. But they will be uploaded in episodes. It's just going to be several days from now, over a week from now, you'll get this episode. Yeah, no ladyship, but I mean, we just learned about the ladyship room today, so I kind of don't really care if we miss it. We've got a lot of chances to get that in the future. Hold on. 30 footsteps. Oh, wait. I think long distances for the running shoes is based off of how long you travel without stopping. Is my guess. I'm sure someone already knows the answer, but that's my theory about it. We will check the security terminal real quick. We'll take a step in here. We can sacrifice some. I want to see how many experiments we've triggered for the day and what the radiation level's like. Swanson G. Let's see what our security... Remote terminal access. View active terminals. The shelter is online. It's taking forever to connect us. We gotta be done in 30 minutes here. Radiation monitor. Take a measurement. 7. How many times have we triggered our experiment today? 2 triggers puts us at 7. You've been a subscriber since episode 1 of Blueprints? Hell yeah. I appreciate that. You've been around for a long time. Okay. 2 triggers takes us to 7. I didn't look at the exact number. Does anybody remember what it was? Was it like 7.4 or something? I could check again, but I really don't want to log back in. Can't get rank 9? Why can't I get rank 9? 7.3 is what people are saying. Okay, thank you. That's 3 people that said 7.3, so I'll take that. Why can't we get rank 9? We could get rank 9, easily. We have many chances to get up there, unless you're talking about something else. Oh, from the north. Okay, yeah. Yeah, no, we won't be able to do that. I'm not worried about her ladyship's chambers. Like I said, that's one room, and we just learned about it today. We got way cooler stuff going on. We could still possibly get enough money to go buy that stuff. We'll go to the closed exhibit first. Kind of spooky in here. Oh, it's an allowance box. Oh, that's funny. Is it a broken allowance box, or do I need to find the correct order to push these in? It's a Moragi box. Oh. Do they need to be gray? They need to be red. What the hell? Okay, hold on. What? I don't want to click too much. Lunch is over. Thanks for streaming this. Have a good night, Dr. Blamo. I appreciate you stopping in and joining us. If I push this button, it turns these red. It seems like you can have a maximum of 6 that are red. Gray seems to slide the yellow ones, and then gray does slide them like one at a time. Oh, can we just do it like that then? Hold on, let me reset. Red turns the adjacent one reds. So if we go here and here, try 2 black boxes on either side. Yellow becomes red if red is adjacent. So it needs to be like this, right? Should I make it red? Yeah, let's do it all red. Sorry, I didn't talk about that explanation in my head. I did it in my head and was like, oh, so I just need to move it here and do that. So I apologize. Normally I try to talk about the puzzles as we do them, and that one I was just kind of like, nah. So I apologize for that. Dearest children, the pieces are in place and all rigid cogs have been greased. However, if our ambitious plans are to succeed, we must strike this Tuesday. The routine changing of the guard personnel on the first of each month means the opportunity we have created for ourselves will likely never be so opportune. If we wait even one additional week, the window will be closed. On Tuesday, there will be 3 royal guards stationed at Learson Hall, 2 of which will be wearing black gloves in lieu of the traditional white. We would be wise to sacrifice almost everything to avoid the white-gloved guard striking only when he takes a recess. The 2 black-gloved guards have been instructed to bind, blind, and gag themselves to spare us the precious extra minutes it would take your group to execute that task on their behalf. However, that also means that once we reach the exhibit, we will truly be on our own. May the black shores guide us, may the black skies shield us, may our fathers be proud of us. In arms, your faithful soldier, Faro. That's some crazy lore. Can we get in there? I want to take the crown. I want the crown. That's mine. Showroom might just become affordable. I know, right? Here's what we're gonna do. I might put this crown on my frog. Whenever we win that thumbnail, I'm gonna put this little I'm gonna crop this and put this crown on top of my frog. It's gonna happen. Just so you're all aware. Now crown while there are guards? You mean, oh, you're like no crown while there are guards? Is that what you're saying? Did they really need a mock room for this? They had to set it up. Burning glass to burn the cardboard guards? That would be really funny if that worked that way, and then we could just run up there and grab it. Coat check. Not a bad spot for the coat check. We could redraw, but, I mean, that crown is probably a fake. Marigold stole the real one, you think? That's fair. Does this mean we need to draft it on a Tuesday? Good point. That's a good, solid one. Redraw for more doors? But we have more doors over here. Shouldn't we take our coat check and try to save an item? We could draw one more time, I guess. Because if we get to go north... Oh, we don't. We do. We get the observatory. Okay. Yeah, we'll take the observatory here. Your allowance has been raised. Experiment successful. I wonder where we're at now. Let's check our stars. Are you the evil constellation? No, we're at 13. Clavis, the key, +1. And Southern Cross, rooms with 4 doors are more common today. Redraw, open the security door in the dark room. It will open all doors? What do you mean? It'll unlock them. Does it open them? It said it unlocked them. Well, guess who officially can afford... Guess who can officially afford going to buy all of those things without breaking our piggy bank? I think we're going to take the vault here. I'm okay with spending 3 gems, or the rest of our gems, for this. Yeah, let's do this and then go back to the armory. Let's just buy it all. I hope there's an achievement for buying out the whole armory. That'd be kind of cool. Oh, we have so much money. Beautiful. Anything in here? No, nothing in here we can bother with. The piggy survives. We'll save the piggy for a run that we get the showroom on. No achievement for buying out the armory? Boo. We are running low on steps. Alright, we're done with this side of the house. We're gonna go buy out the armory now, because we're not coming back. So let's buy our Knight Shield first, for 8. Once per day while drafting, you can use the Knight Shields to ignore the effect of the next red room. You may use this to permanently remove the gem cost from one room. Alright, the axe. Can knock the locks off chest and trunks. Tomorrow morning, gain 1 star. We're actually gonna find out if the next thing... We're still sheltered from the chapel. We will find out when we open this door right here. Inside this room. We got a key. It's kind of funny. Is this locked? It's locked. This should unlock it. If the numbers go up in the way that they did for 4 experiments, because we've run it 3 times, so this will be a 4th experiment. Let's see if it unlocks that door for us. Laboratory, furnace, coat check. Laboratory, we can't do it. Let's redraw. East Wing Hall's pretty solid here. You might need to actually take a measurement. That's fair. That actually makes sense. Your allowance has been raised. Experiment successful. Is this door still locked? It is still locked. Okay. Understood. So... we don't have a computer near us, which kinda sucks. Because if we did, we could check it, but we only have 12 steps, which means we're not getting back to a computer anytime soon. Our allowance is at 12, it's right here. We also do have 5 keys, though. I mean, we still have a silver key, too. I mean... have we made it to the basement yet? Yes, actually, Micro Dog, we've done everything in the basement. We got the library. Do you guys think that the bookshop costs gems? We can't get the lab. We can't get the lab. We don't have any gems. We need gems. We got the wine cellar. I'm gonna take the wine cellar because if we get the bookshop, we have 30 coins on us. And I like the idea to think that the bookshop might cost gems because it's a shop and every shop costs gems. We can request a new book. There's another gem in here. We can't afford the lab though. Everyone's telling me to buy the lab, but we didn't have any gems before going into that room. I know you guys wanted the lab, but we couldn't afford it. We had 0 gems. I I'm not taking the cost off the lab. I'm gonna axe off a room. I'm gonna axe off the cost of the cloister if I can. I'll save it for that because the cloister is 3 gems for an amazing room that I would love to use for it. Swimbird. Yeah, let's take Swimbird. Let's just go in order like we said we were going to. And we have a magnifying glass, don't we? No, we don't have a magnifying glass this time. The mace? What about the mace? Everyone's saying the mace. The Morning Star? What about it? It can knock the locks off of chest and trunks. Let's see what we get here. Let's see if we get the bookshop. We didn't, but we did get the laundry room. We also got the drafting studio, which I haven't seen yet. I mean, I know what it is. But I think we're going to take the drafting studio. The laundry room doesn't have power to it. We could get the key and try to draft the archives to read what's in the filing cabinet, but that's a lot. I'll take the drafting studio, honestly. Just to get it in here. So, what can we learn from here? The Great Hall partitioning plan for Sunday, November 15th. It tells you the way the Great Hall is going to be laid out for the next day? Or wait, no, today's the 15th. Wait a second. It tells you for the same day? That's kind of lame. All right, hold on. We need to read through this. There's a lot to read through here. All right, the drafting spectrum. It should come as no surprise that the first color that comes to mind when speaking about blueprints is blue. And while it is true most architectural plans and designs are found on blue paper, it is not the only color on which floor plans are drafted. In fact, originally they were not blue at all. Hundreds of years ago, the chemicals used to create floor plans caused coated paper to turn black when exposed to light. This raven hue, perhaps more fitting to the reign of Horus, was decidedly more difficult to affix an architect's revision edits to, and so blue was proposed as an ideal replacement as it had no political ties to any other realms. Excuse me. By the Fourth Era, all floor plans were being printed on blue paper. Over the years, the fear of political connotation deferred to innovation, and the use of colored prints eventually became popular with engineers and architects. With engineers and architects who used hues as a way to differentiate various types of buildings and rooms. Violet prints, for example, are only used when creating plans for a bedroom, while an orange floor plan will immediately inform a contractor that the print contains designs for a hallway. In this issue of the drafting strategy, we will explore the different features of each type of floor plan and look at the underlying connections that tie each room to its colors. Most violet dreams. The bedroom is often referred to as the heart of the home, and with good reason. It is the place where people can rest during a long day, where they can kick up their feet for a bit and recharge their batteries. Architects always use violet bordered floor plans for bedrooms, and the comforting purple hues encountered while drafting will usually let a wary traveler know they have found a room in which they can rest up. Architects may wish to utilize bedroom strategies if they are the type who love to explore and backtrack frequently. Having an excess of steps usually affords bedrooms enthusiasts the mobility to be more carefree with their plans for the day. Type is bedrooms, the color is violet, and their associated resource is steps. The average number of doors is 1 to 2. They are likely to have extra items, and their synergies are the sleeping mask, the nursery, and the servants' quarters. Next, we have the indoor verdure. Green rooms are a way to bring the outdoors inside and provide a breath of fresh air for the home. The abundance of plant life, rich soil, and natural resources in these spaces makes them extremely appealing for architects who enjoy gardening and open spaces. These floor plans are extremely synergistic, and strategies centered around green will often involve drafting as many of this color as possible. The more green rooms you are able to draft in your house, the more powerful their effects will become. Additionally, these spaces are more likely than other types of rooms to contain piles of dirt for digging. Type is green rooms, their color is green, and their associated resource is gems. The average number of doors for them is 2 to 3. They often have extra items in them. I don't know if likely or often is more common. Probably often is higher up than likely. Synergies, most green rooms, shovel, and the watering can. The orange passage. If the bedroom is the heart of the home, then the hallways are the arteries, serving as the diverging paths that branch out to connect different parts of the house and lead visitors to their intended destination. While these orange corridors are often overlooked as one travels through them, they are a vital component of any house. The numerous doors found in each hall provide the means to add more rooms to your house, and the more hallways you have, the less likely you are to draft yourself into a dead end. Hallway strategies are ideal for the architect who prefers more rooms and flexible options for expansion over pure resources. Their type is hallways, their color is orange, and their associated resource is keys. Average number of doors is 3 to 4. They rarely have extra items in them, and their synergies are the foyer, the lockpicking kit, and the hall pass. Golden trim. Shops are an essential part of any large estate, providing a convenient place for the staff and residents to purchase items without having to leave the property. Including at least one of these floor plans in your house will provide you with an outlet for any coins that are found during the day. Strategies that involve generating lots of gold will usually want to draft multiple shop rooms to expand the range of shopping opportunities. These floor plans are bordered with the shades of gold, enhancing the sense of luxury and refinement in the shopping experience. Whether it's a quick snack or a high-end fashion item, having a well-placed shop within the estate can greatly enhance the quality of life for the entire household. Shops are gold, their associated resources coins, they have an average number of doors, which is 2, extra items is never for free, and their synergies are the coin purse, the coupon book, and the vault. Negative space. Red rooms are a daring addition to any home, providing a small element of danger that can excite and thrill both residents and visitors. While these rooms come with a certain level of risk, they also offer the potential for substantial returns, as they provide as many doors as they do opportunities. Architects who are willing to take the plunge and draft a red room are often rewarded with a unique and striking space that leaves a lasting impression on those who enter. Just like in life, taking risks can be intimidating, but those who dare to venture outside their comfort zone can reap the greatest rewards. Red rooms are obviously red. They are a vexation as their associated resource. They normally have 3 to 4 doors. They seldom have extra items, and they pair well with shelter, tomato soup, and skilled players. Prismatic rooms. You may on rare occasions notice some of the floor plans that have more than one color in their design. These rooms are unique in that they simultaneously share all the characteristics of each type of room associated with those colors. For example, a floor plan with a violet and gold border would be best described as a bedroom shop, while an orange and green one might contain a corridor of greenery and plants. We have that one. The aquarium is a very useful multicolored floor plan as it supports all of the color-based strategies listed in this volume. For example, it can give you bonus steps for having a nursery as well as being unlocked for having a foyer, a red room, and a bedroom paired together. Word from the editor. As we reach the end of the volume of Drafting Strategy, we hope you have found valuable insights and colorful inspiration for your next architectural project. From the purples of our dreams to the reds of our fears, we believe that no ambition for an architect is too brave and no design is too colorful. To achieve our goals, we must delve deep into the spectrum, drawing upon all colors and ideas of daring merit. At the end of the day, color is just another tool. Some wield it to express their own creativity, some hoist it up as a display of their own power, some use it to calculate great sums, but all of us want to find a color we can call our own. Beautiful. Someone asked me to go back to the shop, right? Someone said go back to the shop page? Is there something you wanted to see specifically, King? King Lars? Magnifying glass would be really useful here for the book. Yeah, I did see that there were some things like on them, like the pictures and whatnot. Like you could see the gem stuff, the gem flowers right here. I don't know what you would see from the bedroom. That's the bookshop, right? Yes, this is the bookshop. We just haven't seen it yet, but yes, that is a bookshop for sure on the shop pages. All right. Well, for Sunday, November 15th, it's kind of funny that today is Sunday, November 15th, and this is the layout that we got. Oh, this is the study. That's pretty funny, seeing the layout for the study. A very detailed paper model of a safe. What the heck? Why can't I click on this? It's a bit odd. We can draft a new room. Alright, well, let's see what room we're going to add. We can add, okay, in the drafting studio, you'll be able to choose a brand new floor plan to permanently add to your draft pool. Permanent changes do not reset each day. The clock tower, tomorrow you will start with 1 key for each clock room you draft today. Okay. The dormitory, each time you enter a dormitory after drafting a sketch room, draw or gain 10 steps. The kennel, each time you dig in a room, unlock all the doors in that room. I kind of want to take the kennel because it just seems fun, and I've never had the kennel before. It's also a room that connects to other rooms, and these are dead ends. I say we take the kennel. With the hallways, the clock tower is OP. That's fair, but we'll I'm gonna take the kennel just because I think it'd be fun. Home to several of Sinclair's hunting companions. It can be assumed these friendly hounds have been anxious to meet their new master. Add this floor plan to your draft pool. Let's take the next one and just read it. These small sleeping quarters, devoid of frills and distractions, are ideal for the student, scholars, or Dinsian of Academy who wish to focus on their studies without interruption. Study and sleep, rinse and repeat. Access to Mount Holly's clock tower has always been heavily restricted. Time is sacred, and any tampering of the estate's governing timepiece has never been risked. Okay. I want to take the kennel because there's dogs, and that's fun for me. I do apologize for anyone that wants something else. I have to take the kennel. You successfully added the kennel to your drafting pool. Day 1, Saturday, November 7th. And today's the 15th, which is Sunday. I took a screenshot of that. Yeah, I wish we had the magnifying glass. It would probably give us some cool info about stuff. Yeah, we'll add them all over time. Okay, well, I very much so need to end this run pretty soon here. So we're going to head back to the dark room. It's the last room that we can craft from, and we're going to see what we can draft up over there. Now, someone said open the directory, and we can use the axe on something. But we have to choose a room that we've seen. Right? And then we could axe it. So let's go draft this other room up first. Huh. Interesting. We can't even take the cloister. I know, you're talking about axing the price from the cloister. Yeah. Is there any reason to craft anything in particular here? There was no reason for that. Yeah, it's the end of the run. In my head, I was like, didn't we try to dig up something? But then I realized we didn't even have a shovel. So here's what we need to do. The cloister, I'm on board with cutting the cloister's price. Because here's the thing, the passageway for 2 gems is not an unreasonable cost. I do not mind spending it. By the time we get the cloister, we're usually struggling for gems, and it's a fantastic room that gives us more allowance. It's a 4-door, and it's a green room. And it has dig spots. So I'm going to take and chop out the cloister here. I just think it's a solid, good choice for the way I play the game. And it's one of the most expensive rooms there is. What about the courtyard? The courtyard being 1 gem for having unlocked doors is perfectly fine by me. Cost axed. The cloister is free. Cloister! Alright, let's go in here. What do we got in here? Nothing? Nothing. Okay. Well, we don't have enough steps to get anywhere that matters. Okay, so what else do we have here? Our allowance is 12. Oh, I guess we could have tried to get back to a computer. Nope, that's not going to happen. There's no way we could get back to a computer. We're too far out. Why what? Unfortunate. That's the end of the run. You know what's crazy? We might have actually been able to get another full 45 room challenge. Last act, donate to the chapel. We can't, we're protected because of the shelter. So at least we know, though, 4 triggers is probably above 12. We'll be able to check that another day, but we are sheltered from the chapel, so I think we just call it a day here. We bought out the full armory, too. We have 12 allowance. We also have the Morning Star and the Knight's Shield. I hope this is permanent. It doesn't seem like it's gonna be, though. Because it doesn't say the word permanent. Everything that says permanent stays. This is in our inventory. Our inventory resets every day, so it's a shame. But at least we got to experiment with it. If you run through the shoes of the tunnel, you might be able to get to a computer. We do have 4 steps. We would go dark room, gym, courtyard, tunnel, bedroom, hallway, nook, hallway, security. Fuck it, let's go. Dark room, gymnasium. Don't you dare, trigger the shoes, trigger the shoes. We triggered the shoes again. No, we almost made it to the bedroom. No, yes, it works. That's crazy. We can't make it, though. Now it's gone. Go back in the bedroom. Haha, we're not over yet. And just like that, our run has ended. Psych, no it hasn't. We're getting right back into the run. Maybe we should go back. Maybe it's time to go. Just kidding. We're never ending our run. We're going to be in this run forever. Okay. I really do need to go. I got to leave. Rare bedroom W. I'll call it a day. We'll call it a day. We'll end it in the bedroom. We'll take our rest here. Talk about a hell of an episode. Talk about a hell of a stream today. Mount Holly, the Garden Chateau of Tomorrow. 4 green rooms, 5 tomorrow rooms. Total rooms, we had 43. We made it to rank 9. We took 123 steps. We found 8 items and 5 new rooms, and our outer room was the shelter, which did pretty well for us in the end. But yeah, that's going to be it for this episode. I hope you guys enjoyed that one, and I will see you in the next one. See ya!